Hello, welcome back to Community Hotline. Yes, a lot of great stuff going on here at Metro East Community Media, and you met this lady a few moments ago, and she's going to join me in talking about all the cool stuff going on at KZME 107.1 FM.
Yes.
So welcome back.
Thank you.
To the segment.
I'm glad to be back.
So let's start talking about all the cool volunteer opportunities, because they're endless.
Yes,
aren't
they are.
they?
And they really are endless. Of course, we have our DJs, and those are all volunteer DJs. They do it for the love of the music.
That's right.
So that's a great situation there. We also have volunteers that are blogging for us right now. They're going out to live shows. They're reporting on live shows. They're blogging about different local bands and throwing that up on our blogs and letting the community know about it. We have a lot of interns and volunteers that are doing music reviewing. We've got a lot of music that comes into the station that we need to get digitized. We need to screen because some of it has a little cursing in it, and we can't play that on the radio.
Exactly.
So we have folks that come in and they screen CDs and they digitize CDs. We also have some admin volunteers that come in and answer phones and work with me with volunteer administrative stuff, and we've just got like you said, the sky's the limit with the volunteer opportunities.
And here's the beauty of this right now with a startup radio station. We've been waiting a long time for this, and we'll talk a little bit more about all the particulars, but we did. We had a lovely relationship with KMHD2, excuse me, over at Mount Hood Community College for about a year. And then that just launched us off to the next phase of things. And we have a new broadcast partner, All Classical Public Media. And now we get to curate the entire 24/7 broadcast signal. So on one hand, it's very exciting. On the other hand, it's like, oh my goodness, how are we going to do this? Well, the way we're going to do it, folks, is if you come in and help us help us build this radio station, and there's a number of ways to do it. There's these volunteer opportunities as well as helping out at events. And we're having an event, I know, by the time this show airs and beyond, it will have already taken place.
Yeah.
But it'll be one of many, I'm sure, where we're having volunteers come on out to the facility. We're gonna have a little meet and greet kind of open house event, and then we'll have a little general meeting, because really, community radio is about the community rallying up to bring an amazing radio service to the area. So we're very excited about that. And so if people want to get involved as a volunteer, how would they go about that?
Call me. No. If people want to volunteer with KZME, they have been, and if they do, they need to call me. Okay. They can email me at taj@metroeast.org, TAAJ, metroeast.org, or they can call the station and they'll get Monica or they'll get whomever, and they can talk to me. What we do is I like to bring folks into the studio, show them around the studio. We do a quick orientation, maybe 45-minute orientation, and we just run through the handbook of our expectations and some of our policies at KZME, and then we talk about volunteer opportunities. Usually volunteer opportunity discussion happens before all of the logistical stuff, but we just kind of go deeper into what they want to do and where they see themselves fitting in. I always like to know where folks see themselves fitting in, because maybe they've got an idea that I haven't thought of yet.
I know.
So that's basically how you come in.
Yeah, make that happen.
Yeah.
So in my role, I'm sort of the acting program director right now. So and Taj and I are divvying up the duties, and then of course, thank goodness for David, who's probably at the studios as we tape or do the show rather, finishing up our studio space, and it's state of the art. It's going to be so beautiful. I cannot wait to use it. But we have existing DJs on the air. Yes. We're now in the process of bringing in experienced DJs based on some programming ideas, and eventually, do not despair, we will be teaching people how to make radio, even if you don't have that experience. So the best way to keep in the know with what's going on at KZME is sign up for our monthly newsletter. Just go to 1071fm.org and just click on the little area to subscribe to our Z Notes. So that's the best way to do that. So we moved into our new building.
Yes, we did. Yes,
700 glorious square feet of radio station over at 3rd Central. And we're right next to a cupcake joint, so we're very excited about that. So we're, tight squeeze, but we're figuring out how to utilize the space. So we moved in there, was it early October?
Yes.
Yes, early October. Just about the same time we launched our 24/7 broadcast service.
Everything happened almost at once.
Right, and keeps it, we're never bored here at KZME Radio, that's for sure.
Keep it live, keep it going.
And so we are doing the full service right now, as I mentioned, and we will be very close to soliciting show proposals. And I'll give you a little hint. What we're looking for right now is if you like Americana, roots, bluegrass kind of stuff, I need a DJ Saturday mornings, right before our mostly folk program. So contact this lady, give her a holler.
Me.
And our phone number at KZME is 503-618-1071. And if there's no one there to take the call, just leave a message on extension 360. And Taj shared her email address, and I also have an email you can send to dennise@kzme.fm. So I also wanted to share, we're partnering with the community to make radio happen. We also have community partnerships with arts and music organizations and such. And I wanted to share that we have renewed our support of Community Day and Music Millennium. We also have done, I think this might be the 3rd year, if I'm not mistaken, the annual PAL Fest. It's a women's film festival that happens every March. So we're coming back in as a media sponsor for that event. And then a new partnership, I'm really excited, it's called Fertile Ground. And it's happening in January. And it's all across the city. It's this showcase of new performance pieces. So definitely just go to our website, 1071fm.org, and just click on the events button. And that's where you get the whole scoop skinny on that.
Can I throw something in there?
Of course you can.
Because with all these great partnerships come festivals and events, and usually KZME as a media sponsor has a table set up, and we need volunteers to table these events. I recently tabled an event at Milepost 5 and got a chance to see some great artists, and I met a lot of the resident artists and watched a guy paint a portrait right there. I mean, it's a lot of fun, and you meet a lot of people, and you represent KZME, and it's just a great way to get out in the community and experience some of the stuff going on. So yeah, always looking for people that are interested in volunteering at our tables.
And also we have some really great things coming up. I'm not sure if we had a chance because I was busy yakking to see the pictures of our new building. So if we haven't seen those yet, perhaps we could take a look at those again. A little scene of our beautiful space and some of our lovely volunteers. Oh, there we go. There we have the Magic Number Gals using on yet to be fully built out Studio B. They're pre-recording their show. And there's a lovely fella, Manny. He's a tabling volunteer and our swag provider. And there is the air room. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to have some new pictures next time, because wait till you see what David has done to these spaces. They're just gorgeous. And then, here's some lovely volunteers. We've got Andrea on the left, Darby, and Carrie visiting and helping us do what we need to do to get things going at KZME.
And can I say something just real quick?
Sure.
Carrie is actually, she came in as a Metro East volunteer and said, you got a radio station, I want to do that too. And so she's volunteering at both places.
Yes.
So, and that's something that's open and available to everybody. So if you come into KZME and you go, oh my gosh, I like television too, you can come on over to the television station. And if you're here at Metro East currently volunteering, you can definitely go on down to the radio station.
It is a cool happening place here at Metro East, as well as KZME Radio. And I wanted to also mention a great opportunity if you want to just explore who we are and what opportunities. A good way to do that typically is help with Pledge Drive. Yes, we will be listener-supported radio. since launching our service in October, it's been pretty much music, music, music. And we're going to continue to showcase music as well as support our local arts and culture organizations out here in East County as well as in Portland and beyond. And then also develop some programming to really showcase all the amazing information and community happenings happening out here in East County area. But Pledge Drive is scheduled to take place January 23rd to the 29th, and we're going to need all kinds of incredible help with answering telephones, to speaking to our listeners who are calling in for their support, to helping stuff envelopes. Yeah. That's an important job. Very important job. So a lot of great stuff. If you're interested in helping out as a Pledge Drive volunteer, who do you call?
Me. Holla.
Or send her an email at taaj@metroeast.org. And there's a number of ways. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the other ways of supporting KZME, and that is becoming a member. And also, if you are a business organization or a nonprofit organization, now is the time to get in to do some sponsorship announcements on the air. And it's a nice little way to market your business or organization. And I can help you with that information, no problem, by sending an email at underwrite@kzme.m. Very, very easy, FM rather. So lots of stuff going on. We're having a good time. And, if you had a chance to do a show, what would it be?
Oh my God. I was thinking about that, and I really don't know because I like everything. I just recently discovered bluegrass.
Oh,
I'm not an aficionado yet, so I can't do a show, But I love hip hop, I love bluegrass, I love pop rock. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah. Well, I got to
figure it out. Because there's some good music on the station.
You can sample.
There's some good music on the station.
And we have DJs like John B. Jones, who does Hello Cruel World, Ed Melnick, mostly folk, DJ Cliff with Welcome to the Neighborhood. Folks, they've been doing radio for us for quite a while. And then we just introduced, and then the Magic Number Trio, they've been with us for a bit.
Sessions Out the Box.
Well, Sessions from the Box.
From the Box.
I always get confused about that. Brand spanking new show with James Deneen, 2-hour show showcasing the music and interviews with local musicians. And this Friday, which is the 16th of December, we're launching an electronic dance music show called The Spunderground.
Yes, ma'am.
Did I say it right?
Yes, ma'am.
With Bombshell. So that is just the first few steps to some great programming. So if you have a little experience DJing, then give us a holler, Taj at metroeast.org.
Yes, ma'am.
So now what we're going to do right now is learn a little bit or take a look-see from some video captured from Hello Cruel World that's hosted by John B. Jones. It's on Saturdays. I always have to check this, 4 to 6 p.m. on 107.1 FM. And he often has in-studio guests who perform. So we're going to take a look at some footage that he captured during his show.
Backwater washes clean down to the river we did roll. That was summer and it felt so good. Plenty of skin to warm beneath the sky. I was thinking on the way back home, it's not the place I want to go right now. Bring back the water and hold down the sun. Countless new beginnings have begun.
I'm gonna get that woman back get that woman back someday. I'm gonna get that woman back get that woman back someday. won't take no for an answer. I won't take no left from you. Not gonna lay my body down. Not gonna lay my body down in no grave. Indeed, she's mine, on my mind, on my babe. Indeed, she's mine, on my mind, on my babe.
Let's go to Paris. Let's leave tonight. I'll pack the bags and you go book the flight. Let's skip across the ocean like a stone and leave this all behind. Let's buy a Westie and go for a drive. I don't know where we're headed, but we'll know when we arrive. Let's go explore the countryside, just follow the dotted line.
I just can't see why you turn away from me. Don't turn away from me. Don't turn that knife like it's the key to getting anything that might resemble my affection. This ain't no schoolyard, so why'd you play with me? Don't play around with me. Don't clown around because it's how you think you have to act to get a bit of my attention. Yeah. Because you have it, you have it, you have it, you have it, and it's me. Oh yes, you have it, you have it, you have it, you have it, and it's me. I can know what you don't show me.
That was nice.
That was very nice. John does a fabulous show, as do all the DJs on KZME. The Ravishers, they're one of my favorite
I
bands.
know they are.
I love all the music in Portland, but I sort of have a little band crush on them. So, along with Salilo and the new ones, the Brothers Young. They're adorable and they're amazing. And they're just like 3 out of hundreds of amazing musicians.
There's a lot of good music here.
It is, and I'll tell you, that's one of the great reasons why KZME is coming about. Because if you turn on the radio in this town, you're not going to hear those bands. None of those bands, really. Maybe if you tune into some of the KBOO or something like that, but really we're going to be dedicated to bringing all that plus hundreds more of amazing music. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
It's
I
good
understand
stuff.
our director, Emily, was so inspired by that last segment that she is almost going to volunteer, if I'm not mistaken.
Emily is a musician herself and is in 2 bands.
That's right. Well, we'd love to have you, Emily. So if you can squeeze some time in KZME, we'd love to have you as a DJ.
You know, music, we talked about Holiday Open Studio. We mentioned it earlier. And it was a different kind of music, but we had all these kids from mostly East County, bands, jazz bands, orchestras, marimba bands, and choirs coming to our studio and singing and performing holiday songs. And it was so much fun.
Yes.
And then in between, we had nonprofits giving holiday greetings to the community. So we have a little mashup of the Carol of the Bells from previous holiday studio performances. And, you know, we're out of time, and so we're going to have to go out on that note, but it's been fun.
It has been fun. So, you know, 2011, we were talking off camera about this, was not the best for me, but I'm okay. I am optimistic that 2012 is going to be way better, and I'll see you in about 3 months, hopefully.
You got a New Year's resolution?
I don't do that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't do that.
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's, you know, that's next year. So thanks for joining me tonight. It's
Thanks,
been fun,
Monica.
and we'll go out with Carol of the Bells.
Sounds great.
All right. See you next week.